and friends, it's the next day. Or it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living. It's 20 to 7. I got up around 6. I had my alarm set for 5:30, but I got out of bed at 6. I had my coffee. My husband got Tim Hortons coffees yesterday. Today we're having our Christmas in July supper. Today is the 26th. I bought turkeys yesterday. One I put in the freezer. One I put in the sink all day yesterday. Put it in the fridge last night. I just put it in the sink now. Last night, Misha fell asleep after we came home. She was going to make deviled eggs. She cooked the eggs. I deshelled them. I put them in the fridge last night, so they're not made, but the eggs are cooked. I meant to peel all the potatoes and get the carrots peeled yesterday, but didn't do that either. I edited 3 videos, which is amazing for me lately. So we got some work to do today. And I got to bring kids to camp. And I got to bring kids to camp extra early today because they're going on a trip. Well, Maze is. I just had my coffee. Boris is with Messiah, so I didn't get a chance to go for a walk. I emptied the dishwasher while my coffee was warming up. I should peel potatoes. Just at least get potatoes peeled, and then I can go wake up the kids. Just a minute. Okay, I got this big bag of perfectly imperfect potatoes yesterday, $8.99 on sale. I think it was saved $2 or something. I have 2 pots here because I'm going to have 1 pot for potato dressing and then 1 pot just for straight up potatoes. And I need to not go buck wild and peel this whole bag of potatoes because it's just the 4 of us. Maybe 5 if Dad comes. Tray de facile. This is not Thanksgiving, Tracey. This is not Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, my big fat Thanksgiving, we always have a lot of food. I'm not doing all that today, but we are going to cook a turkey today. We are going to have potatoes, dressing, broccoli and cheese, coleslaw perhaps, deviled eggs, corn, carrots, and I think I have canned cranberry sauce. Today is the 26th. Technically, I think Christmas in July is on the 25th, but turkeys went on sale yesterday. And yeah, Misha told me, not yesterday, the day before, she's seen Santa Claus in town, like walking around. It must have been for some camp or something. Maybe they're doing something for Christmas in July. I don't know. But Mally comes home this weekend, which is very exciting. It seems like forever. And she's had lots of fun out there. 6:46, so I'll see what I can get done by 7. I'll go wake up the kids. Maze has to be to his camp for 7:45. So I'll probably just get them to get up, wash your face, brush your teeth, get some fresh clothes on, slap your shoes on your feet. Let's go out the door, and I'll get them something at Tim Hortons for breakfast. I don't know. It depends how slow we are behind. Or if we got peaches and stuff. They could grab something like that. We'll see. Oh, I did invite Dad out here for supper. He has something to do for 6 o'clock though, so he might not be able to make it, but if not, I will just save him a plate. Because Dad loves turkey dinner. Oh, I don't want to get the little teeny tiny. I don't like peeling little potatoes. Oh, Lord. I don't think I need to stop for anything when I go into town. I don't want to stop for anything. I just want to go in and drop them off. And then they get done at 4:30. I think May's, they're hoping to be back. He's going to Halifax. The camp's going to Halifax. They're going to Citadel Hill, which is a historic site in the city. And then there's a discovery center up there, you know, science and all the things, only in a fun environment. So it's a long drive, you know. So I did have his tablet plugged in last night. It's up in his room. He can bring that with him. I'd say bring a book, but I don't know if he'd bother reading a book on the bus. He'll be sitting with friends and stuff. But anyways, I'll fast pace this because we'll probably be filming a lot today. And it doesn't need to be a 5-hour video. So let's boogie. Good morning, sweetheart. Did you have a good sleep? Did you dream about anything? My little angel. Friends, we just dropped Maze off. Well, we dropped him off about 10 minutes ago. I have Misha here. We zoomed to Tim Hortons to get something for breakfast because I thought they were leaving at 7:45. That's just what time he had to be here. And then we went over there to try to get something for him for breakfast because it was one of those crazy mornings. So we did, and we got back just in time. So he's got his breakfast. He has a donut for later on, and yeah, Misha's camp doesn't start for a half hour, so we gotta bumble around and wait till that time. All right. Well, the kids, I don't know. Just bring the box, and then we can bring the box. Misha has time to before her camp starts, so we came down by the waterfront, the marina, and we each have a donut. So we're gonna sit by the waterfront and eat a donut. But isn't this beautiful? The tide's down because sometimes the boats would be up higher. You know what I mean? Pretty, pretty. The tide's out. Or partially out. But yeah, that's the slip. It does look like train tracks, but that's where they pull up boats. See that boat over there they're working on? When the tide comes up, it can go up that slip and they pull it up. Yeah. But the water's right calm and everything. It's nice. All right. I'll just get a couple of peeks over here. All right. Let's go. We're parked right there. They do live music and stuff here in the summer.
Same with the one that's all the way across there.
Yeah, they do sometimes.
But not all the time.
Contractors that are still managing to fix.
Oh, somebody's down there.
Messes after they.
Ooh. All right, guys, it's 9:15. I got home a little while ago. I got that turkey in the oven. I just wanted to get that in ASAP. It's in there now, but the oven's still preheating to 350, and I'll let it go till this afternoon. It's not a big turkey, so it won't take all stinking day. I'm gonna do it up. This sausage meat I got yesterday. This is potatoes for the dressing. That smaller pot is potatoes for potatoes. I did have it in a bigger pot earlier, but I'm not making as many potatoes. Like, the dressing's the star kind of thing. And I just don't need a whole bunch of leftover potatoes. So, we're just gonna do this. Misha told me don't touch the deviled eggs. I said I'll just get them ready for you so you can make them as soon as you get home. What are you doing, Boris? Does it smell good? He just ate his breakfast. I lined my turkey roaster with onions. I brought all that out. Watch out, bud. And we just scramble this up till it's all cooked, and we add all the meat and all the fat to the potatoes that are cooked. And I'm going to put some onions in here too. Then season it with poultry seasoning, and if it needs any salt. It's not healthy at all, but it's delicious, especially with turkey gravy over top of it. Yeah, I'm not cooking the potatoes yet, but this, I should put some salt in there. Here it is. Do that. I still need to peel the carrots, and the broccoli I won't do till this afternoon because it doesn't take long to steam broccoli. I think that's about it. I don't know, but I just want to get this done so I can get all this washed. Come on. Come on. I'll get those frozen diced onions out of the freezer. Frozen diced. I know I can cut up onions, but I don't. I like the convenience. I like the convenience. Put that back. All right. I think there was just water on the stove under the pot. That's why it's making that noise. I want it nice and scrambled. Not big chunks of sausage or anything. Oh, get my water. So I'll cook the potatoes and the carrots later on this afternoon. Misha Mays won't be home till around 5 o'clock. So I'll turn those on around 3:30 and do the broccoli. But yeah. And it's just us. It's just a supper, but it's nice to do all this. Now for Thanksgiving, we've had a lot more stuff too, like mac and cheese and maybe cabbage and sausage. Beans and peas and all the stuff, but So this is just a miniature turkey dinner. And yeah, that was fun going to eat a donut down by the waterfront with Misha. I brought the rest of the donuts home, like I just had one. Maze took, we dropped that back off. He had a breakfast thing, and then I got him a donut to bring with him, like as a snack on the bus. And they're bringing apples and bananas for the kids and all that stuff too, but yeah. All the oven's up to snuff now, so that's good. And it's 9:20, so it'll be done by 1 o'clock, I would say. And then I will take it out, let it rest, and hopefully debone it. I'd like to debone it so I can get the turkey roaster washed and all that stuff. And yeah, I don't imagine there'll be a whole lot of leftovers because it is such a small turkey. And we might get one leftover meal the next day. Oh, look what Misha came home with yesterday. A flower crown. Very midsummer. You know what I mean? I'm going to see if I can dry it. I'll just set it in the windowsill. But yeah, very witchy, isn't it? Very nice. I just have it sitting there on one of my pots. See if it'll dry and it can be a decoration. I don't season the sausage meat because I season the dressing. And yeah, but make sure you get every drop of that grease and everything in there. And we'll have a nice bit of dressing, some potatoes. I mean, that pot's full. But it's the dressing that they would load up on more so than the potatoes. If I didn't have dressing, they'd load up on potatoes, but you know. Yeah, don't really have a dessert thing. I never thought about that. There's cantaloupe. I don't know. I'll see my energy level after. If I could whip up pudding or jello or something. But jello takes a few hours to solidify. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not worried about it. It's a warm day. It's not one of those extremely hot days. I think it goes up to 24 today, so it is quite warm. But it's not 30 degrees. It's not one of those hot, humid days. It's just weird to have a turkey dinner in July. Can't believe August is almost here. I'm picking away at school supplies. I bought some stuff the other day. Not a whole lot, just from the dollar store. Some like binder dividers, some pencils, some erasers, and Post-its. I think that's all I got. But next month I need to focus on that because school year starts in September. And we got kids that need new shoes. And you know, Messiah asked me this morning, when are we going to go school shopping? Can we just go to Frenchie's? I said, well, yes. Now, Frenchie's can be expensive, but it's not as expensive as going to other stores. And, yeah, thrifting clothes is so much fun, much more entertaining, because you never know what you're going to get when you walk in there. And there's pieces there that you wouldn't get. The only place here you can buy clothes is Walmart, and at Superstore you can buy some kids' clothes. I don't think you can buy adult clothes there. Maybe you can, but not any big selection. I think that's the only place. So, Nelly. I'll probably put all the dressing in one of those aluminum pans after and cover it, and then I can just warm it up in the oven after. That's my plan anyways. So, I'll bring you back in a bit. I'm just going to stand here, scramble this, listen to music, and we'll move on to the next thing after. All right, the potatoes are done. I put a blob of butter in there. It's melted. I'm going to whip them up, and I'll bring you back. All right, it's not whipped up, but I mashed it a bit. I'm going to put a little milk in there and keep mashing it a little more, and then I'm going to add the sausage and grease and onion. All right, there she be. I'm going to let it cool down. I'll wrap it up, and I can just reheat it later on this afternoon. It's 10:18. I brought out the compost, like the carrot peelings, and rinsed the carrots. They're on the stove. I'm not cooking those yet either, but they're all ready. What? Look up in the cupboard there. I got Band-Aids. I think she was cutting a piece of cheese for Boris because she went outside to skateboard a bit and brought him out. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to sit down and rest a bit. The turkey's still in the oven. The dishwasher's going with the sausage pan and the potato pot and a couple other straggle things from this morning. And yeah, that's pretty good. I might have enough for a load of laundry, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. This is what is on the go today. I'm actually listening to the audiobook, even though it was on sale a while ago for like $5.99 on Audible. So I got it just out of a whim, even though like something like that doesn't take long to read, but just it's a horror. I think I told you about that. Anyways, that's what I've been listening to while I was peeling those carrots. It's pretty good. It takes place in Australia, so the narrator is a lady, and it's like an Australian accent, and yeah, a neat twist on horror, like a different. I haven't read a book like this before. The closest thing that I read to the kind of sickness that is in this, it's called The Maidens by somebody. I read that and I really liked it. People turning to like the Rust Maidens. That's what it was. And that was a really good one. If I can think of it, I'll put a picture of it here. Anyways, people that would seize up and kind of turn to rust and yeah, stuff like that. But this is not that, but it's like a overgrowth of skin, like their mouth grows over with skin, hard skin, and, you know, it's uncurable, and it's scary, and she's pregnant, and, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. Anyways, I'm going to sit and rest a bit. I have TV for dogs on for Boris. He's out there with Messiah, though, because he's getting his treat. My husband's upstairs working. So the hardest part of prepping, like, was this morning, that dressing, which isn't hard, it's just time consuming, and prepping the turkey. I washed it good. I put butter under the boob skin, stuffed its arse end with a couple of onions and one in the neck, and slathered it with butter and salt and poultry seasoning and whatever. So that's going. And like I said, I'll just cook that other stuff this afternoon. And it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I am going to prep those eggs, though, for Misha for later on. Like, I'll cut the eggs in half and pop out the yolks. Because she insists on making it. Which is, she's really good at it. She's great at making deviled eggs. But, yeah, so I'll have it all sitting ready, waiting for her for when she gets home. She can just smash it up and add the seasoning she wants and put it in the eggs. And we'll be good. Did you have a piece of cheese, Boris? Huh? Did you have a piece of cheese? My little baby bunting. Daddy's gone a-hunting. To catch a baby rabbit skin to put my baby bunting in. Something like that. Or Inky Pinky Ponky. Daddy bought a donkey. Donkey died. Daddy cried. Inky Pinky Ponky. He loves it when I sing to him. It's his favorite. Boris, is it your favorite? Turn your head if it's your favorite. Is it your favorite? Turn your dang head. All right, friends, it's 1:55. This bird is done. I took it out of the oven. I checked it about an hour ago. I just wanted it to get a little browner. I cooked it boobs down, so it looks funny. But, yeah, I'll let it rest here for a little bit, and I'll take it out and then let the bird rest on the platter. And maybe make the gravy or something. Whatever I feel like. All right. I'm too impatient. I'm going to get the bird out now. And it's probably going to, like, come out in pieces. But I got my claws. So I'm hanging from the oven now on me. What the heck? All right. Should I go this way? No, didn't know that part, but there. Look at that. I'll have onions all in here. I'll end up straining this. Maybe I'll do that. That's as much as I needed those for. Oh. Doesn't really cover it, but alright. This, and this. One of those. I gotta get the cheese out in my food processor too. There. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And that'll be for the gravy. I could do that up lickety split too. You just bring it to a rolling boil pretty much and put a slurry in it and stir it and taste it. If it needs more seasoning, add more seasoning. Excellente. I'm going to empty. I forget if my dishwasher's empty. If it is, I can put this in it. And since I emptied it right away, there's not a whole bunch of stuff stuck to the bottom. Be awesome. I can get that washed. And maybe we'll do up the gravy. Alright, there is my pot of drippings, which has all the seasonings that I put on the turkey, and some of the butter, and the juice, and I'm going to turn this up on full blast. I'll get my slurry. Where the heck? All right, water, cold water, and flour. You can put seasoning in this if you want, but I'd like to just season gravy if I need it. I might have put too much flour. It's just going to turn to thick. Shake it out. Shake out your frustrations. It's going to be funky, but I don't care. And a whisk is, I find, the best thing to use, so you can, you know, do it. It's coming up to bubble. You wanted a good, solid bubble. Ooh, that was a big clump. There's still stuff in here that would need more water to dilute. There's just a couple of clumps I'm trying to break up. I'm not done. I'm going to put some more in here. Get it off the bottom there. Especially, you don't want to forget about the gravy either, because this could scorch with that flour in it. And if you find there's too many lumps, just skim it with a little, well, like a smaller one of those strainer things. I want it thick, but I don't want it thick. So I'll wait for it to bubble. Like I have a slotted spoon. I can get some of those lumps because I was impatient. Starting to boil again, so as it cooks, it thickens. I don't know if I'm going to add this. I'm going to wait and see if I need it. And I want to taste it because I don't want it to be tasting like flour. You want it to taste like turkey, savory, delicious, yummy. Not like flour water. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna add a little pepper. Oh, this can is empty. Some pepper. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm I'm gonna let it simmer down there. I just shut it off, but it'll simmer down. Stir it. Well, I'm not walking out of the room. But yeah, it's 10 after 2. I'm gonna get the cheese out of the fridge because that broccoli and cheese, and I'll have to get the pots that I'm gonna steam the broccoli in ready, which is a pain in the butt because they're under here. Yeah, so I'll be back. All right, so I have more cheese in the fridge, but I won't need that. I'm gonna shred up this and this. These have both been opened, so I'll just put them in the food processor and be done. Get out of here. There's the spuds. There's the carrots. I have them in these containers. I'll put them in the oven. I'm just going to put it on 170. I put the turkey in there and the dressing in there just to warm it up, and then I'll shut it off, and then I'll turn it on and then shut it off after it cools down. But that's done. And the cheese is all grated. I got the pots. Get going, Boris. The cheese is great. I got the pots for the broccoli. I'll do that like right before. And when my husband goes to get the kids, I'll get Misha's eggs out of the fridge so she can quickly make deviled eggs when she gets home. And yeah, that'll be that. But tomorrow is the cherry carnival here in our town, and it lines up in front of our house. And my husband's outside mowing the front lawn because he just wants it to be mowed before people line up there. So, oh. Yeah, and then Mally comes home Sunday. I'm so excited. So yeah. Anyways, this is done. It looks good. It's just a matter of opening a can of corn. I got some cranberries from my cupboard, and we'll be good. All right. Look who's here. Say hi, Dad.
Hi.
All right. Broccoli and cheese. My husband went to get the kids. I got my pots ready. I'm going to put them in. And yeah, we're gonna start doing this up. All right, while the broccoli's doing its thing, it hasn't started. I mean, it's warming up, but hasn't started yet. Dad just went for a drive downtown. He's coming back though. I'm going to, separate the egg and yolk. Get that ready. All right, there. I just mashed this. I didn't add anything to it, but I got out some Miracle Whip, onion powder, Frank's, paprika, salt, and whatever else she wants to put in it. That broccoli's done. I'm going to throw some cheese on top of it. All right, I'm just going to cover it with foil. All right, Dad's getting his food now. My husband's still waiting for Maze, but Messiah and Dad are getting their food now. So here, everything's still nice and hot, I think. That broccoli and cheese looks good. I have the gravy over there. I still have the deviled eggs. They're just not going to get deviled eggs right now, but that's all right. So, all right, Dad and I and Messiah all ate our food, and we were watching that show Wipeout, like compilation funny things, while we were eating. Because we're cool like that. All right, Misha and Maze are home. This has already been dug into. My husband got his plate too, but there's the dressing.
This is gonna be awesome.
The turkey. The broccoli's already almost half gone. The spuds, the carrots, the cranberry sauce, the corn, the deviled eggs Misha made, enough for everybody to have a good feed. And yeah, happy Merry Christmas in July. All right, and just like that, we're done. We got lots of leftovers, so guess who's not cooking tomorrow, baby? That's leftover broccoli and cheese and potatoes. We still got lots of eggs, corn. I need to put that cranberry sauce in something. Lots of turkey left. I put the gravy in that container. Dressing I just shoved over to one side, and the carrots. And yeah, I'm going to put this in the fridge now. Well, I got the dishwasher going. I need to wipe the table off, but my husband picked up these on the way home. $7. 6 cupcakes. But I'm going to have one for sure. And there's enough for everybody to have one. Well, hey friends, it's Tracy from Another Day. I'm putting an ending on this video. This is the Christmas in July video. Yeah, that was a busy day. I'm tired just watching it. I'm just like, oh my goodness. We're having another turkey dinner coming up in a couple of weeks too, so I will be filming that for a birthday. That was a birthday supper request. What? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was a big success. We had enough for another day of stuff. And, yeah, Dad had something to get to for 6. So, the 3 of us, Messiah, myself, and Dad ate supper. It was about 20 after 5. And when the others got home, they ate theirs. And it was perfect. Like, it wasn't anything formal or big or extravagant. It was just turkey dinner for supper. That's what it was. So it wasn't like setting out a grand showcase of this and that or anything. But it was fun and it was tasty. And you can't go wrong with turkey dinner. But in the middle of summer, sometimes it's a struggle. But it's still worth it in the end when you're sitting down with a nice hearty plate of deliciousness. So anyways, this is 2 days in a row I'm getting a video up. I still have family here. I'm still really busy, but I'm glad I got this one done. And I still have some more videos to catch up with. I got some more mail to open and lots of things coming up. I got to prepare for school. I got to do a whole bunch of things. Today is actually August 11th, so that's how far behind I am. But I'm trying to catch up, guys. I really am. I really, really am. So, anyways, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose. But if not, that's okay, too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay, guys. With that, I'm going to say have a good night. Or have a good morning. And I will try to see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.